Hello and welcome to the Habitat Project podcast, where we talk about cultivating good habits, pursuing our dreams, and enjoying life. I am Anthony, and these are my findings on how to make the most out of each day and enjoy the process along the way. Let's go. Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 34 of the Habitat Project podcast. This is part of the guided meditation and journaling series. Every Sunday we have the opportunity to sit down, have some space for ourselves, and create useful mental and emotional patterns. This puts us in the best position to handle the week to come. Each one of these episodes will include a Stoic Philosophy teaching, followed by a short guided meditation practice, then some reflection questions that will guide you to journal and create the new mental and emotional patterns, and lastly, and apply the philosophy section with step-by-step actions to put the teachings into place. Let's get into today's episode. Sometimes we get caught up with the situations that we are in. We think that it is so big and so important, it's really overwhelming. When this happens, it takes us away from a state of tranquility. We're attached to the outcome, whatever it is that is in the external. When we are like this, we cannot execute to the best of our ability. We are worried about what's happened before or worried about what's going to happen, but we're not in the moment. In order for us to execute at our best, we need to be free, be flowing, and be in the moment. We can do this by getting ourselves into the state of flow, where we execute in the moment and receive feedback in real time and flowing from one step to the next. Not overthinking about the outcome, just executing. This is us performing at our best. We can cultivate the ability to get into flow through practice. Practice the ability to see things as they are, nothing more, nothing less. Practice letting go of the attachment to the outcome. Practice creating these steps that allow us to execute. Practice executing to the best of our ability. Practice adapting when situations change. Practice, practice, practice every single day with every opportunity that arises. If we don't do this, we'll always be second guessing ourselves. We'll be worried and short-handed in our approach. We'll not be able to execute to the best of our ability. We will be worried that the outcome doesn't happen or doesn't happen according to our expectations. We'll be worried about what others think. We'll never reach our full potential. We'll not be able to serve the world around us. What a disservice that would be. Stoic philosopher Seneca gives us this teaching to help us be tranquil and cultivate confidence in our actions. Tranquility can't be grasped except by those who have reached an unwavering and firm power of judgment. The rest constantly fall and rise in their decisions, wavering in a state of alternately rejecting and accepting things. What is the cause of this back and forth? It's because nothing is clear and they rely on the most uncertain guide, common opinion. The state of mind that produces tranquility, according to Seneca, is to believe in yourself and trusting that you are on the right path, and not being in doubt by following the myriad of footpaths of those wandering in every direction. Identify your path and stick to it, staying the course, making adjustments here and there as needed and adapt as needed according to the situation, but learn to practice to ignore the distraction. Now, let's get into the meditation. Allow yourself to get into a posture that is comfortable. Your feet flat on the floor or comfortably crossed. Hands resting gently on your knees or your lap. Whatever position you find most comfortable. Feel your body grounded onto the surface beneath you. Shoulders tall and relaxed. Maybe try shrugging them up to your ears and gently rounding them back and letting them drop slightly. If it is comfortable for you, let's start with a few gentle deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. With the next out breath, returning the breath back to its natural rhythm. Allow your eyes to gently close and settle into the space around you. Noticing any sounds or smells and just letting them come and go. Bring your attention to the body. Noticing any particular sensations that are present, starting from the top of your head and go down through your body to your toes. Simply notice what is present with a gentle and kind curiosity, without changing anything, no judgment needed at all. Now, gently shifting your attention to your breath. Breathe and using your breath as a natural point of focus. Feel the rising and falling of your stomach and chest. If you feel like it, you can put one hand gently on your chest and one on your stomach to feel the coming and going of each breath. Continue to use the breath as a natural point of focus, with each in-breath counting 1, with each out-breath counting 2, and 3, and 4, all the way up to 10, and then starting back at 1. If you become aware that you have become distracted, gently note that it's just a thought and bring yourself back to your breathing. And gently letting go of the focus on the breathing. If the mind wants to think, let it think for a few moments. Begin to hear the sounds and smells around you. Begin to bring your senses back to your body. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and smile. You are now ready for your next activity of journaling and creating new mental and emotional patterns with a renewed sense of awareness. Bring out whatever you would like to do your journaling in. It could be pen and paper with a physical journal, or maybe you're doing it on a laptop or a device. Whatever you choose that is going to be easier for you to start. Point 1. Write down what it means to you to have ultimate confidence in the way you are perceiving. Point 2. Write down how you will cultivate confidence in the way you see a situation. Point 3. Write down how you will focus on making progress to build confidence. Point 4. Write down how you will ignore the distractions and the thoughts that are not useful. Read back at what you have written and see that you are creating the new thought and emotional patterns that are going to be more useful for you to handle the obstacles of the day. Next, we'll go through the steps to put the teachings into practice. Step 1. Study philosophy so that you know with confidence what the right way of living looks like. Step 2. By having this knowledge, you have an operating system in which to use to go through life's situations. Step 3. You are able to have a guideline to use in whatever situations that you find yourself in. Step 4. You will not rely on common opinion. That is an uncertain guide that changes according to trends. If you're going through a setback, you are not alone. These things happen and are a part of life. I created a habit app to help build simple structure in a day so that we can begin create the habits that will get us back on track. These includes a daily meditation and journaling like the one that you just did. By creating clarity and useful mental and emotional patterns daily, you arm yourself to be ready for anything that will happen during the day. Whatever may happen, it will find you ready. Download Habit app for free now and email me on anthony@thehabitatproject.net, or you can click the book now button on our Instagram bio or DM me on habitapp_ and we'll schedule an onboarding call to get you into the use of Habit app. This will create the structure in your day that will allow you to build the good habits and help you gain control over the approaches towards the stresses of your life. For any information about what I'm doing for this project, please check out our website, thehabitatproject.net. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, everyone. Please give me up to a 5-star review on Spotify. It will really help out this little show that I'm building. Please share this with your friends and family who might need the tools, techniques, and perspectives that we talk about to get themselves back on track if they're going through some sort of setback. Lastly, if you have any feedback, please let me know and I'll continue to put them into work to improve on this craft of podcasting. I'm Anthony and I'm inspired by your stories, your grit, your efforts, and I'm grateful to be on this journey with you. Keep on cultivating good habits, pursue your dreams, and enjoy life. As always, much love and see you on the next episode.